Banat Loft. We got short update on my that's a blue gold. She just came back from one Loft race on Leopard Cup. She was my 250 miles third place winner. She was a money winner. So just wanna, she got to see that feathers really good. So she's medium, small hand is not that big. Blue bark, a little teardrop, like arrows by the eyes. That's supposed to be a good trade, I guess. She got one pin tail. She's both super good, very muscled up. Let me see if I can show you guys. And we can see it's still nice and pink. The races ended like 3 weeks ago, I think. So on top, she's inbred on, let me see the pedigrees here. Younger Mercs and 019, Lichte, and what else we got here? Yeah, Lichte pretty much, and Younger Mercs and 019. And a little bit light blue one. So super good old bloodlines. That's on the father's side. On the mother's side, she is over to my last year money winner in Gold Country Challenge. And she's on the mom's side now. Mom's side father is September Man 303. He goes back to Charles from Jensen Brothers. And the bottom is Gallagher and the Voice bloodline hen. So that's her. This I gave her name Blue Gold because his mom was Golden Rocket, so I keep the gold name in it. So she's gonna be bred for next 2023 One Loft race. I don't know where we're gonna go yet. I think we still might go to Apple Cup and maybe Lucky 13. I'm not sure yet. I'm still putting birds together on a paper. See, she's just laying there, perfectly balanced. I'm not holding her at all. Beautiful bird. You see. So this is a hen. Now I'll show you her parents. So this is my Mercs boy. He's very sharp bird, very, you can see. He's on larger side, very aggressive cock. So like I said, he's basically inbred Mercs and Lichte and 019. 019 was a brother to Merc, so it's the same line. See, he can't stay still. See, beautiful. He's from 2020, young cock. He came from Holland, but both parents were from Germany. So he was bred real well. So he's the father to my Blue Gold. So that's her first breeding I did this year actually, because she was born in, I think in the January, February. First time I bred him and Ray bred me winner, so I'm hoping it's gonna stay like that. He's gonna be bred again this year for one of the races. Again, he's a larger bit, but he holds the tail very nice. That doesn't mean anything. I don't look at the tails that much. It just looks nice. Because my Miss Chantilly, she was a 4th ice pigeon, and her tail is not that great. Birds don't fly with tails; they fly with wings. So it's nice to have a nice tail. It looks nicer that way, but yeah. So that's her father. This is her mom. She's a build like you would like to see. One print tail, nice big, solid back. She's 21, right? Yes, 21. So she was my money winner in Gold Country Challenge. And again, on the top, everything is gonna get flipped now because that's the her father's side, and so she's mom to the hen I just showed you. So she's granddaughter to September man 303, granddaughter to Charles, and grandma on the father's side was Rocket Hen and Rocket Princess breeding. Sometimes people ask me like, what bloodline? So there's no one bloodline. You always put different bloodlines together. You can't just have one infant pigeon go to the race. So the old Jensens, they just have some different bloods. So then on mom's side of her, you got Gallagher again. Cause see that Gallagher cock, he's a grandparent to my one. She's a good big cock too. And the mom is Royal Lady Boss, so she's her grandma was 50% Gallagher, 50% Voss line. And there's some Voss in the Gallagher too. So she's a medium-sized blue check. So you see both parents with blue checkers and both babies were blue bars. So I still have her full sister, I think it's blue bar if I'm not mistaken. Maybe blue check, I can't remember now. So if somebody interesting, I can sell it, but it's gonna be serious money. So, because I got guys calling me, they talk big talk, but then when it comes to buying, they got no idea what they want to buy. So like I say always, if you're gonna go one of those races. If you want to cut your money losses, because it's gonna cost you no matter what. But if you send 10 birds, and out of those 30 birds, only 2 or 3 gonna make it through, you're losing your money right there. So it's easier to always buy birds with results, or parents that had results, and breed from those birds. And you still might have some losses, but not as much. Not every bird is gonna race. Sometimes I send 2-3 birds from the same breeding, and only one's gonna make it. So that's life, you know. I can't guarantee you which one's gonna win, but that's the lottery. That's how you play. You pretty much gamble. See how she lays there? I'm not holding her at all. Very beautiful hen. So yeah, she won for me a lot. She was probably one of the best birds. Let me take a. I've bred a couple good birds like her, but you're not gonna have many birds like that. Sometimes birds just win one race, like the one I just did, and that's it. She was first on 72, third on 72 miles, first on 105, second on 147, 121 on the 170. Then something happened that she came next day. I know what happened, but she came next day. No big deal. Then she came first on 237 and a half. Then she came 13th on 305. So she was money winner on 237 and on 305. So she is a super good. So like her and Mission T, there's only 2 birds so far that I bred the last couple of years that showed up on every race up front. You want the birds that come like top 10, 20% in one loft. Depends how many birds you got in a loft too, because sometimes there's only like a couple hundred birds, so not that big of a deal. But like if you send 2 birds where there's like a few hundred birds, then she keeps coming top 10%. Or top 20%, 20%, that's a good bird. So that's that. If anyone want babies from these birds, you have to call me. Call me in person, don't. There's some birds I got for sale now in a eye pigeon auction. Super good breedings from the same bloodlines. If somebody interested, I got people calling me and talking the big talk, and I really don't care. If I don't sell, I don't sell. I breed this for myself. I'm not gonna give you birds for free and then you'll be winning. It'll be my competition next year. And so be my competition with my birds, so you have to pay for it. So I really don't care about selling out. This is my hobby. This is not my business. I got my work. I work. And these are just basically my birds that I enjoy to raise. But yeah, if anybody wants some, give me a call. We can talk. Thank you very much, guys, and see you next time. Have a nice day.